Hey guys, uh, hope I'm streaming. One sec, let me grab my phone. Yeah, just to check the stream. Twitch. Yeah. Okay, so we're here to play our next match. Yes, I'm streaming, perfect. Which is me versus Doooovid. A match scheduled for 10 p.m. So in 13 minutes from now, but he already told me he's connected, though he's playing a tournament, I think, an arena. So I don't know, maybe I wait for him to finish. Let's see. I'm in the arena, but can't stop anytime, blah, blah, blah. Actually, I'm first. Oh, he's in first place. Let me follow his game. Maybe I wait. Oh, 42 minutes left. 42 minutes left. Yeah. And he's playing against Legion now. Okay, he's in second place. Wow. All right. Let me log in here. I'm gonna send him a message. It's a pity. I'm gonna say I'm ready, but I can wait if you want. I see you fighting for the arena. In the meantime, I can maybe play against computer. It's an idea. Blah 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 blah. So he has he's been warming up, and quite on the contrary, I didn't warm up. I didn't practice anything, and I'm too tired. I think I cannot think of any additional excuse. Those are all of them. He's not playing right now. So it's going to be a 4 games match. And maybe I can show the team standings, or maybe not. Let's see, because of my layout. Yeah, I can show them, sort of. A bit cut to the left, but here we are, Firefly in the 4th place, tied for 3rd right now. And by the way, I'm playing against Doooovid. Which team is he? So he's in JK's team, which is the team that's in 1st place right now. So it's an important match. Hey PKR, what is up? How are you doing? So he says, okay, after this game, see you in 5 or... Let me refresh this. After this game, see you in 5 or less on pychess. Okay, perfect. I just played Doooovid in normal crazy as I found the trick to beating him is to blunder horribly and then get really lucky. Aha, good to know. Thank you. Won the last 2 games against him like that. Okay. I'll see you there. Do you know how to challenge on Pi? Otherwise, send me switch here and I challenge you 4 games, right? Cool by me. All right, send. So, thanks PKR for the piece of advice. It's noted. So my strategy, my overall strategy would be to horribly blunder and then come back from there. Okay, gotcha. Let's see how that goes. I think I did that against you and it worked out well in the previous round. Hey, Warnaki, the Saruman of chess. Who's Saruman? All right, let's get ready. Don't remind me, I was better in all 4 games. Boo, not really. Really? Better at some point, of course. But I kind of, in the games where I was white, I hope I was better in the starting position maybe. And in the games I won, I was surely better in the final position. With all that gray, you could be Gandalf before Saruman, but Saruman suits you better. Okay, I never watched Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I'm that kind of guy. Yeah, I've been called Gandalf before. I think because of the beard. Anyway, this gray is going to be over soon because I'm a bit hot. But I had a large advantage at some point. Yes, you had. So that's what I should do against Doooovid, right? The same strategy. So that's good because I've proved that I can do that. And the gray, or maybe it's the gray. Are you a gray or gray guy, people? I think I'm a gray guy with an A, yes. I don't really know if there's any difference in pronouncing. I pronounce them both like that, like the same. But yeah, I write it with an A. But I can imagine I maybe wrote it sometimes with an E as well. Seems to be working for you, and there is a precedent for beating Doooovid like that. A precedent. Okay. So sounds like a good strategy, at least an affordable one. Hey, too weak, too slow. What is up? With an A is more popular in the US. Yeah, I'm kind of a... My English is more and more US English. So I guess it makes sense that I use that form. Anyway, it's too hot in here. Oh, we got the challenge. We got the challenge. Let me accept him. 7 + 7, Crazy House rated. So we're here. Hey, let's go have fun. Let me briefly check the notification of the message he just sent me, just in case he said something important. I just put a challenge. Okay. Perfect. So I'm ready. What's your opinion on the Kanatali move? I don't have an opinion. Okay, we're ready. So he goes for the fianchetto, which is normal. And I'm gonna go for the center control. But I'll eventually move this pawn as well, because there's no other way to develop this bishop. And the king is in the other side, so it's not like in the first game against PKR, was the first or the third? I don't know. I remember I had issues because I didn't want to fianchetto, but I had to. Anyway, so this is an idea because that pawn is weak, and then some trades might eventually happen on c3, maybe immediately. But I don't know. Let's b5. b5 is another idea. He's developing the queen like that, huh? I'm gonna go for it. It's a bit suspicious, but maybe I can make an argument for that move. I'll go for the fianchetto, so I can have a knight anytime. And my bishop is looking there, but of course he does the same as I did. These squares are tempting. Yeah, he's offering me to stream together, so I'm answering in the chat. Okay, so can I just go out with the knight? I'm not focusing. I feel I lack some focus, and he's attacking my bishop and this pawn, so I'm more or less forced to do this. I wasn't really forced to, but it was sort of my idea anyway. And I feel like he can start dropping. But okay, we've been in worse situations. Not sure about this move, but I'm gonna have a pretty solid center and a pretty weak second rank. I like it, except he's gonna drop the knight at g5, and then if I castle, he can have a pawn by sacrificing on e5. It's pretty interesting, I have to say. Let's go for it. I want to take with the pawn. Not sure about that. So if he drops here, he has no threat, no real threat. I might just castle. So I have a decent control of some squares, and I have a decent weakness here. and these pieces are terrible. Yeah, so he goes immediately to grab material and start dropping, I assume. Actually, if I take, he can, instead of regaining, he can drop immediately at f7 and start attacking. He cannot retake, by the way. So drops and knight g5. Okay, I don't believe it. I missed that move. So he's regaining the pawn. In fact, he's doing that. I don't think I can really afford to sacrifice the queen, but if I move the queen, he drops here, right? That's the move I would do. Yeah, so we immediately have some issues here. But again, I don't think it's the end of the world. Maybe it is. Who knows? Ah, he doesn't do it. Okay. So can I castle? Whoa, that's a raid. I'm sorry, guys. I'm too focused, but thank you, Peter, for the raid. Peter Buckles, I hope you had a great stream, and hello, everyone. I'm playing the Crazy House 960 League here. I'm in trouble. Or I always feel like I'm in trouble, so I'm fighting my own brain to focus, to try and focus at least. Not sure what to do. Not sure what to do. Let's just defend, can I? This is a horrible move to do. I should can do better. Yeah. I mean, it's a checkmate threat. I shouldn't be naive about it. Yeah. It's a checkmate threat after all. So let's defend it. So one idea could be to drop a bishop at d4 and start attacking myself. He's preventing that. Not sure why he's not preventing it. Not sure why he's interested in the queen trade, to be honest. I don't think I'm in that terrible shape. If he removes that, he can take, then drop at f7, knight e5 check, and then drop the queen back. Let's do this, which was my idea in the first place. And let's pray. Hey, okay, tested. What is up? Rar, thank you. Thank you. Trying our best here. It's a 4 games match. And this is game number 1. Just to put some context. So I'll take it, of course. And if he drops here, I kindly take. So I don't think he's going to do that because there's no good follow-up for him, I think. Who knows? So I have 2 knights in hand, which can become handy. Like, for example, drop here, followed by drop here, and knight at h4. He sort of prevents it, sort of. Bishop takes is interesting as well. And then do that kind of thing that I cannot do. e5. Knight at g5. It's a funny move. That doesn't work. Not sure what to do. Starting to being a bit of a time travel. Don't really want to take on f2. But maybe it's a move. I mean, I don't see a checkmate yet. As long as I don't give him the option to go. You know what? I missed that I could take this knight, and now that I see it. Let's just take the piece. Just take the forking piece. How could I really, like, spend 2 minutes thinking and not seeing capturing one? I don't know. Anyway, my queen is undefended, so he can drop pawns. Probably pawn at e3. It's very but pawn at e3 he undefends f3, so I can start dropping knights. And pawn here still allows bishop f2, so that's his current problem, I think. That's why he might be thinking. He could drop pawn here, maybe also to disconnect my queen from the bishop. I don't know. Looks a bit suspicious. So I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm collecting knights. That thing is for sure. I'm collecting knights. Let's see if I can use them. So knight at g5 would be like saying, okay, let's do it fast. You know, the kind of move you would do fast, just saying, I have an idea, except I don't have an idea. It's just a logical move. Defense logical squares. It's probably a bad move. He can maybe drop pawn here, or just push h4. I don't really have a threat, I think. Although I can drop here and drop here. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like an interesting thing to do. There, there. I don't have diagonals yet, but I can grab some. So I think I'll go for it. I can pre-move this, right? He has only one legal move. Anyway, I didn't like to. And now I would love to have a diagonal. I can also play e5. e5 is a funny move. It threatens checkmate. I like it. Let's go for it. Threatens checkmate, and if he drops pawn at g4, I have queen takes g4. So I like it. Maybe it's time to start sacrificing. Except he cannot, because I have queen takes h3, obviously. Yeah, e5 is such a gorgeous move. To think that I entered this line wanting to take this rook with check. Yeah, e5 is a great looking move. Let's see if he has any defense. Let him think. It's not my job to think. Okay, that's a good move, because he doesn't want to give a diagonal. Pretty interesting options I have here. Let's calculate the queen sack, of course. Everything looks great. Okay, guys, let's go for it. Maybe it doesn't work, but I saw something. I thought I saw something. He has to take. It's the only legal move. And now I saw knight takes e4 check here. And I think at least I have a draw here, but I have all sorts of discovered checks now to think about. So at least I have a draw, but I have also a drop here, check, check. And then check there. I'm pretty sure there's something better. Check. Check there. Check there. Check here. That's checkmate, isn't it? He can block here. Probably his best shot. Although then I have knight here, yeah. Or the other knight. Oh, the other knight, and then two diagonals anyway. Yeah, this is checkmate. Yes. I got this. I have exactly 2 diagonals, which is the right amount of them. So he goes for that. Let me check. Let me briefly check. This is the checkmate I want. It is, right? Because I'm protecting these 2 squares to drop my diagonals, and everything else is controlled. So let's checkmate with the pawn, because it's better in general. If I can choose, I want to checkmate with the pawn. GG. He has the rematch. Okay, so he started with b3, and now let's start with d4. He says, I thought I had you, and so your knights could mate me. Okay, stick to the plan. Thanks, okay, tested. So he doesn't play this. So he might be thinking about creating an attack here, but of course the risk is I would have something here as well if he doesn't block that diagonal. We'll see how it goes. Let me see. Not sure what to do. So he's doing the same he did in the previous game. And what did I do in the previous game? Oh, I went for this. Let's use the same idea I used as black. I'm a tempo up. So let's just use the same idea. He blocked with the knight when he was white. Let's see if he changes his mind now. Yes, he does. He didn't like my knights, definitely. Okay, he cannot push my bishop out, so I think I'm gonna castle. I'm not really in a rush to castle. Yeah, in the previous game he blocked, then this was not attacked, then I could bring my knight out. In this instance we have a different position. So let's do this actually. The move he didn't want to do, I'm gonna do it. Because I can jump here, maybe. Will he take it to have a knight? I think he wants to have knights after what happened in the first game. Yeah, take. I don't really like this knight here, so maybe it's not ideal. I don't have a plan. It's usually a bad thing. He attacks my bishop, as he did in the game 1 as well. I don't mind. I will kindly give a bishop for a knight in this position. Maybe I do it in this fashion. Can also do this. Take here. It's funny, but it might work. So there takes. If he takes on b5, I take on e6. I lose a pawn, and I'm opening up his bishop from a8 to g2. So I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that move. I can sack for a pawn, as he did. He did something like that, didn't he? Can't remember. I don't know. Let's castle. Did he have a threat? What was his move? 96. Okay. And now he's coming. Oh boy. Oh boy. Actually, I hate my last move. I just walked right into his plan. Let's bring the bishop to the defense. So maybe he takes on g2, maybe I go bishop f3 in response. Or bishop g4. Okay, he doesn't do it. I'm gonna go bishop f3 anyway. He's playing fast now. Let's do something, shall we? Let's weaken my queen side, why not? Give me a knight. Looks like a good move. And my move looks like a bad move. And why am I playing so fast? I didn't have to. Yeah, that's sensible. So he's gonna have diagonals. I think I'm gonna take it. I don't see how the diagonals are killing me yet, although he's gonna get a knight or a rook. I'd rather give a rook, I think, but problem is I cannot jump here because then this is gonna be hanging after I lose or move my rook. Okay, this is getting really dangerous now. I'm a bit concerned. Is knight h5 a move? Let's go for it. Let's see if I can scare him enough. No, I couldn't. He didn't believe it. Because of that, obviously. All right. Where's your attack? Rook at g6? Is rook at g6 your idea? Probably is. Not sure about this move. I don't really want to give a knight. Not like that. So let's do this. Of course you do that. Let's just protect this in case he takes on f6. But he takes with the pawn, obviously. How can you miss that, Pepe? All right, let's try this. It's probably not working. But my knight is still pinned. What am I doing? I don't have time to play a move like d3. Oh boy, I'm in trouble. I'm in deep trouble, guys. I'm gonna have to start running with the king, which generally speaking is a bad idea. Yeah, this game went south very quickly, but I'm applying the strategy that PKR suggested to me, so we should be fine. We should be doing pretty fine. Knight here looks normal. That's also a move. Looks like a good one. Can I castle long now? Yeah. So if take, check here. I'm gonna sack everything here. Let's go for it. I should be checkmated. I mean, I deserve to be checkmated here. I just see that now if he takes my queen, he is checkmated. So I'm counting on some kind of miracle here. But he takes my knight, so there's no miracle, I guess. He can probably take here as well. Maybe there's a checkmate there. He needs to find it though. He has plenty of time to do it. No, he decides to do that, which looks like a good idea. Actually, I don't see a good move now. I ran out of moves. And what's worse, well, at least he's not taking my queen now. Okay. It's gonna have many knights. And a bishop now. It's probably a bad idea what I did. Oh, that was a good move. He can even sack the queen and win. Bishop here kills me. Also that. Yeah. Everything loses. Does this count as blundering horribly, PKR? Like, does it need to be a single move where you blunder horribly, or just a terrible game like this one? Where is his checkmate though? Where is his checkmate? I think you were just worse for a while, wrong strategy, like a blunder of queen for nothing in one move. So I thought I could take here or just go to a2. I believe taking is like the safest, but then after king here there's knight at b4. However, I'm sort of surviving there. I mean, knight at a4 is there anyway. Knight at b4, I mean. So if I go here, yeah, I should be checkmated here. I missed that one. I really want to trade queens in this position. Yeah, that's a good move. Okay. Let's give him the checkmate that he deserves. It's checkmate in 2 now. Yeah, GG. Well played. Rematch. Yeah, he's asking me to go to the lobby, but I think now with the rematch here, it's a new position. Wow, this refreshed. Game aborted. What happened? It's not. He says, see, it's the same setup. It's not low. We had lobby. Okay, so I'll see him in the lobby. He says, see, it's the same. No, it wasn't. It was a different position. Never mind. Let's go to the lobby. And hopefully I'll find his challenge. It's okay. There we go. And here we are. Okay. Let's go. Have fun. I think it was a problem in the past and they fixed it. It's okay. All right. So how should we start? Oh, these are the worst bishops ever. Let's start with e4. Let him think. He says this is interesting, symmetry, because of, yeah, rook, bishop, and knight, rook, bishop, and knight. It's pretty interesting, yes. Maybe castling long is a thing in this. I'm tempted to go f4, but this is not chess. This is not 960. This is crazy house 960. And yeah, how am I going to develop? Okay, let's go knight g3. This might be a problematic pawn very soon. So if he goes knight g6, I might jump to f5 or something. I can jump to f5 now, but there's queen g6 or whatever. So I don't think I will castle fast. Let's just print some pieces out. In general, in regular chess 960, Nakamura said this thing that you shouldn't put your knights blocking your own pawns. But I think in this, wow, I completely missed that. To be honest, I don't really see the point, but I can say I missed it. So can I go here and start dropping? Probably not. Okay, let's do a funny move. So d6 is the normal reply to this, and f5 is not even a good move there. But I'm gonna do it just, you know, for the sake of justifying my previous move. And he defends both, of course. And now I will argue that I have a point with my move. So whenever he goes g6, I'll go trade here and drop a bishop at c5 in the end of the line. Okay. So he prevents it. It's fairly interesting though, this sacrifice. The bishop on a3 is doing nothing, so I'm gonna go for the sack and see what happens. Wow, he allows the bishop going to c5. I don't think he has any check or nasty idea, so I'm going to go with this bishop. So instead of bishop at, I'm going to go bishop c5 immediately, and then maybe if the queen moves, I drop a pawn at e7, I believe. I really thought he would take with the knight on d6, and then my idea was to take the pawn on a7. That's why I sacrificed on d6. But now he has a problem to solve, and he does it as you should in Crazy House, sacrificing queens. Yes, I'll take it, and I'll think later. Good news is he's thinking. Not for long. Okay, I can sack the exchange. So he's protecting the important squares. If I sack the exchange, I can regain it, but then the c file is opened, and I should be careful because if I give a rook, a rook can land here. And that would be unfortunate. Yeah. I can threaten checkmate by dropping a pawn here or a bishop. It's interesting. Let's say I drop a bishop here. Threatens checkmate, but the bishop is in a good position, still hinting at dropping some knight on e6 if I take on b5, and also hitting a pawn there, and hitting the rook. So the most natural move would be rook c7, I believe. But then I have knight here and takes. Hey, thanks for the follow, welcome. Playing a match here. The match is 4 games of Crazy House 960, and this is game number 3. The score so far is 1-1. Maybe bishop at d7 is a move. All right, I didn't imagine he would do something like that. Interesting. Okay, Pepe, calculate. Bishop takes, or take, drop, king there. Or take. I like that one more. I like this one more. Feels like my king is safe. We'll see. Of course, he considered knight at e6. He didn't consider bishop takes c8. As I would myself. And now, yeah, don't really like what I did. But I'll eventually find an idea here. Knight at e6, still an idea. I don't think he can attack me yet. So let's go. At some point I will miss a shot and he will be fine. So I can drop a pawn at c5 next. That's more or less the idea of knight e6. But I'm also hitting g7, who knows? And the rook. So I'm threatening to grab material, I'm not threatening to attack the king anymore. I think that king is strangely safe now, surrounded by good pieces, defending good squares, the important squares. And he also has many pieces in hand to block. So I'm like trying to be annoying using his weaknesses. I don't think I can go for the king. At least I don't see anything clear. We'll see. Maybe he drops a rook here or something. I don't know. No, he's going to move the rook. So rook f7 is logical. Rook e8 also logical. I don't think I really want to take on g7. What else can he do? It's hard for him to start attacking. Maybe bishop here. No, that's insane. Rook there. Okay. Well, I can keep taking rooks. I like it. So my idea was here, and I think he's intending to open this line. But I have these squares protected, so for the moment I'm not really worried about the drops here. I think I will play pawn at c5. Not really sure whether that bishop is a great asset for the attack, but it looks like it is. So after takes, he might drop a bishop here, but then I can drop a bishop on f5. I don't know. What am I saying? If he takes, it's checkmating 1. I'm so blind. I'm so blind. Let's not pre-move knight takes pawn, please. I keep making good moves by mistake. I'm not sure whether that's a blessing or a or what. So I'll take the bishop, and he has to take with the bishop, right? To take with the bishop back. It's the only way to stop the checkmate. And I can do it again. Except now I have rook at c5. Not sure whether that's a good move or not. It's just a funny one. I think I'll go for bishop. Insisting on the same idea. If he goes bishop at here, that would be funny. But now this is not a pawn, it's a bishop, so I can take on b4, yeah. So he cannot do that. Maybe bishop here. Oh, there. Okay, that makes sense. I think I'll take the knight. Knights are usually useful. Now I can drop the rook because the knight is no longer controlling that. I can drop knight here. I can do stuff. He can start dreaming as well. Gave him some chances. Okay, let's go for this. It's gonna block. I don't think he's gonna give me a rook trade for, with check. So what to do? I'm out of ideas. That's usually not good. I don't really want to drop the knight there, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. Not sure why, not sure what my threat is. I don't think I'm threatening any knight e7 or any knight takes b6. But what? You give me a knight? What is that? Really? So this looks good. I can drop bishop here, knight here, and then where's the checkmate? Oh, then I have knight takes here. That should be good. If that's not checkmate, then it would be so unfair. Okay, that's a good move, I guess. He defends very well, better than I do. Anyway, this check is good because I can drop the queen at c8. So he needs to run. What? Ah, yeah, of course. Yeah, but then I have this check. Yeah, the rook was defending that. And now, man, he's surviving. He is surviving, no. But he has no attack, so I'm gonna just take here. He has no attack, and that's what I'm counting on. This looks good. I'm giving him material though. Should be careful with that. So check, check. So if he takes, instead of dropping the queen here, I'm gonna take here with check. So I have a knight, I mean a pawn, an extra pawn. And queen here, rook here, or pawn here. No, that's not good. So queen here. Let's see, check, check. He still has no attack, I believe, so I can just keep collecting. But man, I don't want to toy with him. I want to checkmate him. There should be a checkmate here. Knight f5. Rook here. Rook here looks good. He has to block. Let's oh, queen there I had instead of rook. Oh, for God's sake, Pepe. My technique is being terrible. So dropping pawn here. This is checkmate, right? No, it's not. Okay, this was the the worst technique ever. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even see the checkmate yet. Why? So let's take this and yeah, now, yes. Oof. And rematch. So, last game. I'm black now. That was hard. Oh yeah, I remember this position. This is such a horrible position. But he went for f4. So he's willing to take the risk. We didn't castle, right? The previous game he took here and I took back with this pawn. I don't think he's gonna do it again. I think that worked well for me. Hello IMC. Was this more than... Wow, he does it. More than 4 games, more than 2? Yeah, it's 4 games in this case. So this is the last game. Wow, I guess he values knights a lot. Why would he take there? I don't understand. If I go here, will he take the other knight? I don't want to give him that yet. So I'm gonna do this, which I believe is not a terrible move, and I'm sort of threatening bishop at d5, sort of. Not really sure whether that would win a pawn or not. Okay, let's do it. So this threat and this threat. Looks like winning a pawn, but we'll see. He might get a lot of development by it. Also, eventually I will stop defending this guy over here. I don't know, but I'm counting on the check on b3. We'll see. So this is the last game. I'm fighting here to win the match. And if he wins, it's going to be a tie. And Doooovid plays for JK, the JK's team, which is in the lead right now in the league. So I shall defeat him. Okay. He goes after this guy. So knight g3 is sensible. Knight g6, I mean. So check. check, check, and he doesn't have a pawn to block with. So let's do it, because I always have time to go here, right? And I will do it, I believe. Is he gonna take this one as well? I can even take with the queen, not sure. Anyway, it would be so nice to have a bishop now in hand. So nice. Pawn here comes to mind. Pawn here as well comes to mind. He might be willing to sacrifice a queen. He did that in the past. So bishop at h4 is what all this bubbling, mumbling was about. Going back, never something you want to do. Pawn here. Let's do it. We'll see how it goes. If he takes with the rook, then I applaud him. So shall I take the queen or not, if he takes my bishop? If he takes here, I can take back with the... Okay, so shall I win this queen? I don't see a problem. I think the knight will be in a good position from h4. So what can be bad about this? Taking a queen with check, nothing to think about. And now his king is pretty safe, so again, as in the previous game, I don't think I will go for the checkmate, because I don't think I have an attack. So knight at h4 is interesting. It's not that he's threatening anything here, but I don't want to lose a pawn, although it's probably not important. So knight h4 is the alternative, of course. Knight takes f4 also. Knight takes f4, really interesting idea, huh? Because he doesn't have an attack. Knight takes f4, pretty interesting. A bit crazy though. Hello, Elephant Bush. Bishop takes also interesting. Ooh, drunk bishop to g4. No, bishop takes is also interesting, because if he takes on g6, I can take here with check, but then I don't have a nice follow-up. Okay, let's go with this one. Who cares? This is just a game. I think he might very seriously consider sacrificing the exchange there, but I'm gonna collect a lot of heavy pieces in that case. All right, so pawn at here, interesting. Then if rook takes, just pawn takes. Then if rook takes again, I don't know. Yeah, queen at g1 maybe. Sacrifice here, not really tempting. Knight at here, interesting. Knight at here, interesting. Pawn at here. If only I had another diagonal, would be really interesting. So, knight at here. No, that's very suspicious. Let's go with the first idea. Always with the first idea. I'm spending too much time. So, I'm counting on rook takes knight. This makes sense. Just the move that makes sense. Wow. Didn't really expect that one. Okay, let's take the bishop. So this was his idea. And now again, I want another diagonal piece that I don't have. Bummer. So takes, no. Drop here. Okay, if this doesn't work, then it doesn't work. So rook takes, bishop takes, bishop takes, bishop takes g3, and we'll see. Hey, John, unfollow me, yes. Hey, but my rating is going up. Why didn't I calculate that? Okay, let's take it, I guess. Let's take this without even thinking. Now I might drop a knight here. That would be funny. Or a bishop. I like the knight. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's sacrifice the b7 pawn. You never get team foil. That's right. It's rigged. The command is rigged. I think I had team foil in that command. Okay, he wants to drop a pawn here or something and start attacking me. That makes sense. Hey, Mighty to Save God. Thanks for the follow. So I was counting on this move, but it's not so great. So maybe I drop a knight here again. Let's calculate a bit. Also, I have pawn here. I can drop a pawn there. Why didn't I think of that before? I mean, it's pretty obvious this is a winning attack. What was I thinking? He has to take it. So I see the checkmate if he goes to f2, so he has to take it. And there's probably a checkmate as well. So knight here or knight at. It looks like knight at to be able to drop something on d2. But then I don't have knight at g4. Huh. Quite interesting. Another option is to take this rook with check and then drop here. But then I don't have a drop on d2. Also, maybe he takes, yeah. Interesting. So check. There. Check. There. I can't decide myself. So I don't know, let's do something. Let's do something. He goes to that side. I was totally not expecting that. Why didn't I go with the queen? What? What? Queen at a1, queen takes b2. What are you thinking, Pepe? I had plenty of time to think this move. Oh my goodness. All right. I think this is a good check. So if he takes the rook, I have this check. And if he doesn't, he has no more attack. So I think, yeah, bishop at d2 was just a good move. And I should be winning now. Please, Pepe, don't fail to convert this. everything should win. Rook takes should win, but I'm giving him a check in my back rank if I do so. So check here is interesting. Just grabbing the rook is interesting. He has no check, right? He has this check. I just don't trust it. And then here unblock. So I don't trust that check, given that's... having said that, I probably drop the bishop here and not on b3 to prevent any knight drops along these lines. If I want to take with the king, which I don't think I want. Anyway, threatening checkmate. That's usually good. I have also some nasty ideas of queen here, knight b3, sorry, queen here, knight b3, knight c1. I don't know how that works. Probably doesn't. I need something on this a3 square to make that happen. And I'm really short on time. Should be winning, but I'm short on time. Again, safest king ever. Look at that. So pawn here, I think I take it. And if he drops rook here, I block with something on c8. I don't go with the rook back. I'm sorry, Mighty, I'm not paying a lot of attention to the chat. I hope you're not a troll. Anyway, greatest thing in crazy have safe king. Yeah. Okay, that's a move. I'll take this. So this is the way to go. I'm controlling the important squares, so he has no good drops, so I'm gonna go here, I believe, to e3. Should play faster. Should start playing fast. So now this check is more or less the idea. I think this wins on the spot. Look at b1. That's a beautiful looking move. He says the time control is too slow for him. Could not find the attention span to think too deep. Looks like safe king. Let me know if you want to do a dual stream maybe or quicker time control. Sure, maybe some time we can do that. Week I'm too busy, but we'll talk. All right. Thanks, IMC. Thanks, Jivitami. Nicely done, Pepevich. Thank you, Warnaki. Being all Russian with his mother. Yeah. Yeah, Doooovid is saying there's a different strategy. Lots to learn from this variation. I just always play quick and could not find attention. Yeah, it's really hard to switch from bullet to slower time controls. And I have to do that because tomorrow it's Friday. So the day after tomorrow, I'm starting the over-the-board team chess league here in Galicia. So games are going to be like 3 or 4 hours, probably 4 hours of game. One game. So I should stop playing bullet and blitz like right now. Anyway, good games, Doooovid. Yeah, this checkmate was beautiful. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are many ways in this position it's completely winning on anything. But it's nice to find this rook at b1. If he takes with the rook, it's immediate smother mate. and otherwise I have the queen in hand to drop at c2 and take the rook and etc. And he didn't want to suffer because obviously he can block on c1 first, not on b1. But wow, that's a win. Great, great for the team. Shall I update the score? Thanks, Warnaki. pepellou against. So this was 3-1 again, right? Same as against PKR, right? We were 1-1. Did some? Yeah, right. Did someone count the victories? I think it was 3-1. Let me just be sure. I don't want to be a mean guy and put a result that wasn't that. So the time control is yeah, it was 3-1. The time control is 5+5 for board number 1, 6+6 board number 2, 7+7 in board number 3. That's where I am. Oh, you mean in the over the board league? In the over the board league, it's time control is 90 minutes per player plus 30 seconds per move. Okay, so pepellou versus Doooovid, it's here. So this is my row, so it's equals 3 out of 4. And Doooovid versus pepellou equals 1 out of 4. And so that's it. I'm showing this just for some people do the same and update their results after the games. Doooovid versus pepellou, 1, 2, 3. Yay! And now team standings should be updated. And they are. Now we're on 2 points. So we go up. So now we're in second place, right behind JK. Thing is, we played more matches, but so they have a better average score. And 12th team in 5th place, they have a better average score, but they play very few matches. So it's really nice. I'm liking it. Crazy House 960. It's really nice and funny. Anyway, I have to go, guys. Sorry. I'll be back when? On Sunday. I have 2 more matches, I believe. On Sunday, let me just go to the calendar to the calendar tab to be sure. Not having a move 40 time control affects the quality of endgames. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, I do agree, Warnaki. Problem is, I never played that time control. I've been told a lot of stories of the good old times when that was there. Now it's only in the elite tournaments, and I think I'll never play second control after move 40. I'd like to try though, but yeah, I agree. I mean, for me, endgames are always time travel. Like, yeah, and also lack of energy. So in a way, I don't think it's wrong to have that only in the elite, because I think only in the elite people get there with, you know, full of energy. I usually get to the endgames in both time travel and, you know, lack of time and lack of energy. So that's why I study a lot of endgames. Anyway, yes, on Sunday at 6:30 UTC time, that's 7:30 European time, I'll play against J. Vegis, and then right immediately after that, 1 hour and a half later, I will play against Flourish. Both matches, 4 games I hope to see you there. I'm not gonna be streaming before that because I have to work. And on Saturday I have the chess match. So yeah, I'll hope to see you on Sunday, guys. Have a nice night. But if you let's let's continue with this discussion. But if you don't get extra time, at least get to 2 hours to finish. Give players more time. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, every format is different, and I really enjoy the format of 90 plus 30. And I do really enjoy the format of 3 plus 2 or 15 plus 10. So yeah, more formats would be nice, but it's not that any of them is wrong. Of course, there's this rule that the more time you have, and specifically the more time you spend, the more quality your play has. That's it. So yeah, you give me 5 hours and I will play even better. Anyway, hey Trans, I'm sorry, I'm leaving right now. Match is over and I'm saying goodbye. So I'm sorry for those of you who just came in, but I have to call it a night. I'll see you on Sunday. On Sunday, as I said, I have 2 more matches. I hope to see you there. sorry, Trans. Yeah. Good night, MC. Good night, Trans. Good night, everyone. Have a nice night, nice end of the week, and nice weekend. See you on Sunday. Bye bye.